Hello, everyone. I'm Melinda, NailFanatic of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And part of my life purpose being fulfilled is this art. And one of my favorite arts that really has come out the most is to deliver these channeled messages. So every day I go live to provide content for you that is law of attraction based, empowerment, motivated, and that is like part of our mission with this channel. If we had a mission statement, it would be to empower our brothers and sisters of humanity. So we're going to do a reading for the birth chart placements you have in the sign of Capricorn. And if you don't really know your birth chart placements, like that is a very worthwhile endeavor. Go study that, check it out some more, learn more about yourself. It'll make a lot of stuff about yourself make sense. We're going to start our reading off with the original Words of Clarity channel deck that I did custom for myself. These are available for you too if you'd like to order a custom deck for yourself. The details are all on my website. For your love area, we're going to do some readings. We're going to do some messages, also some channeled messages for your money and your financial flow. And we will also do for your spiritual area in life, because that is the engine that turns everything. So we've pulled those from the regular size, which is what's at 5 inches. And then I have my little, I think they're 2.5 inch or 3 inch, my little size that I made for myself. And there's one for love. So while I just shuffle these, I'm going to start doing some channel messages. And after this deck, I'm going to do the Wisdom of the Golden Path as an additional oracle message in each of these positions. And then once I'm done with that, we'll pull a spread with the Hermetic Tarot. And so then we'll pick up and explain more as we go. So if you found this channel, you're here on purpose. Everything is on purpose. Nothing is on accident. Love Source God, the universe always aligns us with the perfect medicine we need at the time. And so if you've been brought to this channel, there's something here for you. And for a special someone who is completely tuned in, tapped and turned on right now, and you know who you are when you find it, you will be feeling like this entire reading is specifically done for you. Also, you have the opportunity to win a full reading with me. Every Sunday, I draw 3 names for a radical raffle reading. To find out more about how to get into that raffle, go to the website. All right, so what are the channel messages for Capricorn right now? Growth is something that happens for the majority of it, especially in natural organic life in the dark. When you think of the bamboo, it has to go 10 years under the ground, and you must water the plot of earth that it sits within in order to see the beginning of a sprout. But once that sprout does come out, it climbs all the way up. Likewise, you too grow so profoundly, quickly, once you breach the dirt, once you breach the dark, once you touch the light, once you see the light, once you allow yourself to embrace the light and keep moving towards the light, because even within the tiniest fraction left of earth to break through, you can see the light shining through the dirt, through the particles of dust that sit there. And this is something that must come in for you, and it serves you and it empowers you. So that's what we're getting for now. We may get more as it moves on, but let's go ahead and get into your cards. Drinking some water. Love water when I'm channeling. Okay. You say to start in our spirituality. Of the readings that I've done, I haven't had 2 Wisdom of the Golden Path come out, and I was going to put this second back, and they said, no, keep it. It's necessary. I'm like, okay, so spirituality. We're going to start with your Wisdom of the Golden Path cards. You have cooperation and spontaneous and intuitive creation. So And this is saying it's a co-cooperative effort. However, you are evoking the energy of what you're seeing. So what are the words of clarity that came out for spirituality? We have listen. Speaking of the intuition, spirit is speaking. You've got to listen when your spirit speaks, because you're a co-creator in this. So they're giving you the cues and the signals about where to find what you asked for, what you were seeking. They're giving you the cues and the signals. You just got to be willing to hear them, read them, follow them. The additional word of clarity from the mini deck that we have is strength. For someone, you have a strong Leo presence in your chart. But this is letting you know that as you're sitting in the energy of a experience that has caused you to have to summon all the strength that you didn't know you had, you found yourself in a place that does not make you glad. Now you have no choice but to listen to the voice within, because there's no one else around to tell you, to show you, to guide you. Now it's all you. So they're saying the spirit is here wanting to work with you cooperatively. All they ask is that you listen so that they can. It's like you sit there and you say, I'm all alone. There's no one here to help me. And they're like, hello. And it's like knocking on a window. They're like, hello, we're here. We're talking to you. Can you shut up for a minute and listen? Can you get out of the pity for a moment and just hear what we're saying? There's plenty of assistance here. Hello. Okay. So spiritually, this is what's happening with you. And so it's saying you've been creating from a very emotional space. They're showing me all the water in this card. They're saying you've been creating from a very emotional space, and they say you always are. But in what emotion are you sitting in right now? Okay, so let's look at the money space. In regards to money, we have timeless earth. Timeless earth. Okay, and they're saying I have to read the book on that to you. The original word of clarity deck says childhood. Childhood. The mini deck says intense. So I see somebody here in the imagery, somebody who has got a lot of intense emotions going on related to children, related to their childhood and finances. All this compiled into one circumstance that has you feeling very emotional. Like I hear I'm about up to my eyeballs in this. And it's like, what do I do? How do I wade out of this? Quickly, I'm going to read just this one card. And I closed this box and they were like, no, you're going to read from it. I'm like, I haven't read for any of them. And they said, you're going to read from it as soon as I pulled that card. So quickly, I will read from it. It says, regarding timeless earth, they want me to show you the card and see how you relate to the imagery. You have picked this card today to help you remember the importance of spending time in nature and connecting with Mother Nature's healing energies. Feel the sunlight and breeze caress your face as you connect with the timeless love of Mother Earth. All is in perfect harmony. Listen to the breeze and allow your mind to be cleared of all unwanted thoughts and concerns. Birds sing as you feel the warm glow of the sun. Being in nature will give you new perspective on things and remind you of all that really matters. Because when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you except your soul and all the loving moments and memories of your life. Let this be a time of inspiration and healing. Allow yourself time to rediscover the real you. So this card is definitely speaking to taking time to connect to Mother Nature, the earth, to the energy around you. And because it's sitting in our money matters, in our financial flow field right here, it's speaking to me saying, you can utilize this energy to draw more finances to you. Like, what did you learn as a kid? For somebody who learned as a kid, you learn how to intensify the magnetism of money to you. And by your connection to nature, you can do that. As you rest upon the breath that is flowing in the air that you are absorbing into your cells as you breathe, or you sit in the water and your cells absorb the moisture of the water, feeling the abundance, knowing that it is being absorbed by you, then receiving that, and in that flow, in that mind state, in that contentment, in that abundant, prosperous place, to be able then to see the money come in with it too, and know that money is part of that energy, because money is just energy. In the end, when you break down anything of the matter, anything of the material world, it comes down to atoms. It's all the same thing. It's all energy. So you can draw more finances to you, And for some of you, because it's matters of children or childhood that makes finances feel intense right now. So let's look at what's going on in your love life. The wisdom of the golden path card is change. So I see you hunkering down to go through major change. The wind of change has blown in your life, in your relationship. Okay. And I see you, look at you, the ferociousness on, there's like this fierce determination to get through whatever. It's like, I got this. Okay. The words of clarity that are coming out for you are frustration. Okay. And the other one is satisfaction. Interesting. So it's like, there's a lot of changes going on. The changes are frustrating at all overall, but they still are bringing you to positive changes, to a much more satisfying place. And how are you satisfied in this now? So some changes happened that you exactly didn't ask for specifically by word. You didn't really think about it going this way, but this is how it's turned out. So it's a little bit frustrating. But in that same situation evolving the way it did, where does that free you up? And how does that create more satisfaction for you? Because I'm hearing that this is a twofold situation here. Like part of you is like, oh, fuck, I don't like this change. Then the other part of you is like, oh, man, this change is exactly what I needed when I stopped to think about it. Now I have all this time available. I have all this energy available. For somebody, you're like, I have all this money available. Whatever it is. Space, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's open up possibility for you, okay? So now let's dig a little deeper. We're going to do a tarot spread with you. We're going to do the Hermetic Tarot deck for our cards. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. It's a great way to reciprocate the energy that I am expending on your behalf, because I love you, because I want the best for all of us, because the more we thrive, the more we all thrive. The more of us who can empower ourselves and raise our vibration and raise our frequency, like the less the ones that haven't are going to have power over the communal energy. Wow. Thank you. That was totally channeled. So what it's letting us know for you, Capricorn, whatever your birth chart placement is, is saying you, by holding the energy, have the capacity to negate all negativity around you. But it, by common thread, when you don't choose to raise and empower yourself in your vibration and your frequency, you fall into, and they're using the word succinct, whatever that means, but they're using that word, and they're saying it causes you to fall into the energetic drag, the energetic weight of the group, of the community. Okay, so there's this group of people around you, and they're not the happiest group of people. They like to bitch and complain a lot, right? And so here you sit now, and where you sit, you get moments where you feel better, because in the truth is where you're coming from, love, unconditional love, happiness. You're a celebratory person. Like, your overall sunshine, rainbows, unicorns, and glitter, girl, you magic. Like, you the master. Who are you kidding, right? But now some situations that come up to kind of like cause you to use your mastery degree. Like, you can't just slide by saying, who the master? And then you don't have to show your mastery. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you have to bust out the mastery that got you that degree and put it to use. And that's where you're finding yourself. But let's go ahead and get into these tarot messages, okay? Whew. Yes, the death card comes out in your recent past. A total transformation, the end of a situation. Life is never going to be the same. There's no going back. You cannot rewind and get back to where you were from here. Also, some shadow aspects come up in here. Some shadowy situations come up in here. And you know what? Now it's time for everything to change. Within death is rebirth. So whatever was is no longer. The situation is brand new. For someone, you can resonate to having a Scorpio in your past, a Scorpio, or maybe this is you embodying more of the area. For example, like if you have a Scorpio moon, then you were like really in your emotions in recent times, really in your inner world, like retreating, keeping to yourself. If you had a Scorpio sun, you might have really been like out there, but in a dark way. People might have been looking at you thinking, oh my God, this person is really dark. They're just being an instigator or whatever. Or yes. Okay. So there, we're going to stop all that. And in the current situation we have the Lovers for you. The Lovers, this is Gemini energy. So some of you are now dealing with the Gemini, or again, existing more from your point of power where Gemini is located in your birth chart. Also, for somebody else, there was a total transformation. Now you got decisions to make about what do you want to do. I'm hearing there's a calling with you. There's a craving going on within you. The universe has connected you to something energetically, and so it's calling on your soul. It's pulling you in this direction, but you got to make the choice to go. The hidden blessing is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. The hidden blessing is you have the advantage of time. You have the advantage of taking your time to make a well-informed, intuitively based decision, because the Lovers is also about a decision, using not just a reactionary decision, but using your intellect and your spirit, making a whole decision that includes the considerations of the heart and of the mind. Okay. And so time is on your side. And I'm hearing that old song, I think it's Jim Croce, time is on my side. Yes, it is. So how is that applying for you? Time is on your side. You can do this a little at a time. You don't have to tackle everything at once, I'm hearing, whatever that means for you. The challenge in this situation for you, Capricorn, is the Two of Wands. The challenge is to take power and control over this and do things differently than the last time. You just went through this death. Things will never look the same. So if you try to do things the same way you used to, it's not going to work out the way it used to. You got to do things in a new way because you're in a new day. You got to level up to level 2. So whatever that means for you. Also, the challenge is partnership. How do you work with others in this situation? How do you work in a cooperative way with others around you? Well, let's see what's in your environment at this time in regards to this situation. You have the bonus card falling out. And whenever that bonus card falls out like this, we're going to take the next one right off the top of the deck. And that is the Five of Swords. Wow. So in your environment, there's a situation that's like it's a stalemate. It's a lose-lose. This is like you win, but where's the glory in the win? So you won the fight. Yay. It's like you won the fight. You got what you wanted. And it still fucking sucks. It's like this is a win without any victory in it. This is a victory without any benefit to it. This is a win that doesn't please me. I'm sorry that I won this, is the energy here. There's also, with this, there's a feeling of separation there. There's a feeling of separation. And I feel like there's a confusion in this energy, okay? So what's the advice for you? It just fell on the floor. The advice is the Knight of Wands. Make a move, bust a move, take a chance, get in your truck, go travel, get in your car, make a trip, go somewhere, get out of town, create major change, go somewhere different. If the town is the area you've been thinking about since Five of Swords was in your environment, I feel like there's a person in your environment or a situation in your environment where you just couldn't see head to head. There's a win there. Nobody's happy about it. Both parties feel like they lost even though they won. They both won. It's like a mutual win, win, lose, lose. Which comes first, the chicken or the egg? But it's one of those things where you just can't see through how this is beneficial right now. Now the fallout has to happen. And so it's like, go. Bust a move. Do something different. Let this fire that's lit under your butt move you to do something. You got a fire under your butt. You're on a countdown now. Do something. Put things into action. The Knight of Wands, he moves quick. He doesn't. The only thing that flies faster than him is thought. You know, he gets in and he moves. This is taking, again, a trip, movement, creating action. This is an invitation to go somewhere. The most likely projected outcome as this situation sits right now, we have is the Chariot. Again, talking about getting in your car, getting in your truck, getting in your mode of transportation, setting your feet on your bike pedal for somebody. Get in your chariot and go. Where are you going to go? Around this obstacle to get past it. You can't sit there staring at the brick wall waiting for it to move. Dude, you're going to be standing there staring at this brick wall. I mean, in the Great Wall of China, still standing after how many years? And then that Berlin Wall, that wall over there, yeah, that got knocked down years ago. But how long did them people have to stand there and wait for that? You know what I'm saying? So what are you going to do? Because you could wait around until major war happens and all this stuff happens for somebody to come and knock this wall down, just like they did over in Germany. Or the other possibility is it could be like the Great Wall of China, and that shit don't get knocked down. It's so huge, and it's just gotten, you know what I'm saying, so famous, and it's protected and all this shit. Now the wall really ain't coming down. So you can make it solid if you want to. But the chariot says now is the perfect time to get around the obstacle. You got to ground yourself, balance yourself, humble yourself, be willing to recognize the light and the dark in the situation, move forward. Don't allow yourself to sit still. Excuse me. Salud. Gracias. Okay. The bottom of the deck from the clarifying, or this reading here, is the Six of Pentacles. So this is about a fair exchange. Ain't no robbery. This is about balance. This is about getting what you're worth for the work that you offer. This is about fairness. This is about either taking too much for someone or giving too much for someone, okay? And it could fall out either way. Let's go ahead and pull some of my bubbles from my tray that my beautiful beloved child gave me. My crystals and bubbles are there, and they speak to me intuitively. What do they want to say to you, Capricorn? Okay, now they said, okay, go grab the runes while you're at it. So I got 3 sets of runes in here. They're all different colors, each set, and each color and type of rune has a different message and meaning. So I'll just go through these, and if I'm told I'm to show them, I'll show them. Otherwise, I'll just channel the messages for you. First off, you're highly connected to a woman who is in spirit. And mommy says, use your intuition. Intuitively, you know where to get what you need. Intuitively, you know you're blessed, and you have this magical energy to bring and call in anything you desire, Capricorn. Like you've already experienced this so many times. You think about it, it becomes almost like instant magic, right? And they're saying it's important for you to reconnect with your happiness that you had before and create from that space. Is saying as you find reasons to celebrate the place that you find yourself now, no matter how challenging it is, you're going to unlock great abundance in that, huge abundance in that. They say that if you can make the challenge to not be so committed to the energy of partnering where you find such cross current energy within yourself, it's saying that you will be able to unlock a conversation within yourself that's going to help you see more solutions. It's like you're holding on to conflicting energy. You know it's conflicting energy, and by doing that, you're blocking out your intuitive voice that wants to come shouting through and rescue you, but it can't be heard because you're so busy in this conflict. However, they're saying don't belittle the conflict either, because the conflict is there to teach you some things, and you actually will be safe. And whatever this challenge is in your environment, like you and this person did not see eye to eye. Like I said, somebody had to shift direction. There was a shifting of direction. 2 people could not see eye to eye. We couldn't speak the same language. You were speaking Portuguese and I was speaking Swedish, and we couldn't understand. We could not connect our ideas. We couldn't communicate effectively. And so there's a parting, a separation there. Understand that you are blessed and safe and protected in this separation. No matter where you stand in your skin, you're always blessed and safe and protected, and including in this separation. Okay, so whatever that means for you. Now, it's saying that you know that you have the power and the wisdom you need to attain all your goals. I have answers and manus, which is female energy and wisdom energy, both sitting over the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles was saying, you can attain whatever your goals are, but understand that things, and this is a blessing, that time is on your side. Things aren't happening as instantly as you think about them. There's a delayed reaction, which allows you time to clarify what you want, erase some things, make some adjustments, fine tune it, right? And the main rune for you that Spirit wants you to know, this came in my quartz crystal runes, okay? There's 3 sets, like I said. In the quartz crystal rune, you got Urus. So Spirit says, this is to teach you your spiritual strength. This is to teach you the strength. This is going to teach you to stand on your own 2 legs. You will be stronger than ever before in this, okay? And also that reiterates the strength card that came out of my mini words of clarity deck for you over the Spirit area. So Spirit is saying, yes, keep cooperating with us. And as you notice your creation come through nearly instantly, pay attention with how we cooperate with you most effectively and hone that, refine that skill. You've got this. You got this. You got this. These have been the messages for you from now until our next upload for Capricorn. In the meantime, go watch the other parts of your birth chart. Watch some of the older videos, because every video I do is timeless in its resonance for you. And I'm also going live every day during the live dailies. You can do a $5 or more super chat donation, for which I'll give you a 1 card pull at the end of the live video. But every day the reading is for someone. Whose reading is it today? Is it yours? Go check it out. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time.